Oh my goodness, it's blowing an absolute gale here today. Absolutely horrendous. And there's been quite a lot of damage on the plots, but fortunately mine has survived just fine so far. So I'll have a quick look around and then I'll show you what I got done today. So this is where these little polytunnels still come in useful, because my little French beans, early French beans, are still doing just great in there. They're just getting a little bit, can't really see, a little bit of ventilation from this little gap, but they're well protected and growing away nicely. And same hopefully is true of my sweet potatoes. A little bit of protection, but everything else is getting really battered. I'm really pleased I put these supports in here for the asparagus, because God, just look at it, it's really getting blown around, something chronic. And oh dear, and I strung up these peas, and without that they'd have all been blown over. Protected those peas as well. And the broad beans, pleased I left up that little windbreak, because it's at least providing a little bit of support for the poor things. But, as you can see down here, there's been a bit of damage, stuff blown over and the like. I've had to fasten up my cover over my cold frame tops. All that plastic had all blown away. But anyway, we're surviving so far. Though the wind's going to increase substantially tonight, so goodness knows what it's going to be like tomorrow morning. Anyway, I did manage to crop, so I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm on Jenny's plot and going to retreat to the relative peace and quiet of her shed in a minute. You can see the bird scarers doing pretty well there. Oh, the wind stopped for a second. Anyway, this plot seems to have survived okay. Well, that's not surprising really, since there's nothing much to be damaged at the moment. And here we are in Jenny's little shed with today's crop. I must admit I didn't actually crop yesterday, so this is actually 2 days' crops. It was chucking it down with rain all day. So what have we got? Salad, spinach, mixed brassicas, chard, peas, carrots, radishes and courgettes, globe artichokes and cabbage. That is the crop for Sally, and then a nice mixed salad there for Caroline, and some broad beans, and this feeble bit is for our tea and lunch. So we've got some peas, we've got some cabbage flowers, and we've got some baby beets, some spring onions and some carrots. And the reason ours is so feeble is because we've got loads of chard and spinach and brassicas in the fridge. So that is today's crop. Not too shabby. Roll on tomorrow when the weather's going to be a bit better. Still windy, but it's going to be sunny.